In this how-to guide, we're going to learn how to sort and filter your legal registers. To do that, select one of your legal registers. You'll see we are in now what we call chapter view. That is to say that your legal register is split into 11 chapters and the legislation sits behind each of these chapters. Now, even in this view, we can sort and filter your register. The first way we do that is through this button called View Settings. By clicking on View Settings, it shows us the columns that are available in our legal register, covering the reference, jurisdiction, review date, comments and so on that you can see in this view. In order to neaten up the columns in your register, simply tick or untick as shown here. And you can see that as I untick various settings, the columns are becoming hidden. To replace them, simply tick the setting and the column will reappear. Once you're happy with that setting, you can close the bar and those settings will remain for the duration of your session. As well as the chapter view, we have a full register view button located here at the top right of the screen. This converts your legal register out of its chapters into one long list of applicable legislation. You can see here, as I scroll down, that the legislation from each chapter is now placed one on top of each other. So, for example, we have all of the laws in the pollution chapter first, followed by those in the air chapter, and as I scroll down, we can see we move through the chapters. In this particular view, we can sort and filter our register further. We can either sort by jurisdiction. At the moment, we're looking at legislation relevant for all jurisdictions that your legal register covers. However, if I tick this box, it allows us to filter by jurisdiction. So in this instance, I might want to see just the legislation relevant for Scotland. So by ticking Scotland and pressing filter, the register now shows me just those laws that are relevant in Scotland. Remember that legislation covers not only Scotland but also may apply across the whole of the UK or Europe. In this case, Scottish law would be relevant there as well, and therefore those entries are included. But what we will see, if I scroll down, is law relevant purely to Scotland, as shown here. This has effectively filtered out any other jurisdictions where regulations are relevant just to that jurisdiction, England or Wales, for example. The second filter is the status filter or traffic light filter. By clicking on Show All, it provides us with the various traffic lights that may be used to demonstrate compliance within your legal register. I may want, for example, just to see those regulations that we've denoted as being green or compliant. So by ticking on that and clicking Filter, we get a subset of the legal register showing me just the green traffic lights that I've set previously. We can tick multiple status traffic lights, so I may want to see both green and amber. So simply by adding an extra tick and pressing Filter, the legal register therefore shows me both green and amber traffic lights.